We're here in Seattle. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. On the hill for the Mariners, Bryce Miller.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to go here. Ernie Clement digs in now.
Number 22, Ernie Clement.
Rivas handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting second.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Aye! Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's two away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Now this is a rocket to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Batting fourth.
So runner at second, two down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Outside.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So
can't get there. Should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Around second now, going for three. The relay, safe. And they take the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now, Alejandro Kirk. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's George Springer. That's ripped. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Ball. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And this one squirts away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. The 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back in Seattle, and the starter for Toronto, Shane Bieber. What do you look for here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Swings through that one for strike one. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners.
Rob Refsnyder.
Speed.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. And that misses. And that's ball 2. That one missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, bases empty. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. That one almost got him. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
That one to first, and that's foul.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
On to first, Rodriguez out of the play, and that is that. Second inning set to go, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one. Addison Barger, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a big swing and a miss. Miller, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. That misses. Ball 1. That one drifts inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next pitch is downstairs. In the dirt. The throw to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a.
Runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he beats it. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Outside low, 3-1 now.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here comes a 3-2. Line drive to short and caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Outside.
Santander in the box lays off for ball 1.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Oh, look at the stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now for Seattle, Josh Naylor. Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's Randy Arozarena. This one in the air center field. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone.
Number 8, Dominic Canzone.
Hot shot to third. Fires over to Guerrero, and that'll do it. On to the third inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Looking to extend the play now. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Base hit into right center. Here comes Springer around third. Run comes in from second.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside.
That's inside.
No throw. Safe at second. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corners, still nobody out.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Base hit center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And fouled off. Just
that's
missed.
inside.
Swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Donovan to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases all loaded up. Dalton Varsho will hit next.
Dalton Varsho.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. That one felt good.